Hey Cancer, welcome to your Kundalini forecast here, your soul path, okay? I'm going to get right into it, okay? What's going to happen, for those of you that are kind of cross-watching or watching other signs, I'll do a little video on this later today, but I am going to probably take a break from the other half of the zodiac for the Kundalini readings until next week. And then I'll do just regular love signs, like readings for those. And then I'll come back next week and you will get love readings and they will get Kundalinis, okay? Just because, yeah, this is kicking my ass. Okay, I just saw the mirror image. So you could be dealing with mirroring with someone. Okay, for those of you that are new, I am an intuitive. Welcome. Some of what you see here will not be traditional. For those of you that are returning, I appreciate you so much. Okay, so let's take a look here. For the collective, okay, birth. You could be finishing a very long cycle. If you are a feminine or working with your divine feminine, doesn't matter what gender, you could be coming into that Empress energy. Or maybe even for some of you, the Queen of Cups energy. Okay, but I love that this is from my Mindset and Affirmation deck, but I love that she's holding the red masculine flower down near that birthing canal, right? Now, it could be that the feminine is trying to rebirth the masculine here, okay, because we do have the masculine putting in work, okay, not seeing that the door is open, taking that time to rest and recover, but in a different way than the feminine side is resting and recovering. Okay, so mirroring and yet a little bit different. Okay, so if you do not know what I'm talking about when I talk about the Kundalini planes, I did do a video that you can find in the Energetic Conversations. Okay, on Sunday I did that so that you could understand the 13 planes of the Kundalini. All right, and that's what we're going to be looking at here. And then I'm going to do an extended, and I will look at a quick look at the Kundalini planes of the energy coming towards you or that you are dealing with. Okay, they wanted me to look at the middle here, and we've got the heart of the inner child, right? That's kind of what's inside the feminine womb there, okay? The feminine womb is holding the heart of the inner child, okay? Very beautiful energy. So let's see what's going on for Cancer. Ooh, coming right out, Cancer. Okay. Thank you. Cancer. Cancer, you've gotten some that nobody else has gotten so far, so that's kind of cool. You are unique in so many ways. Okay. At the bottom here, though, like I've seen with a lot of the readings here, you are blocking, okay, your soul path. This is the hand of the soul, okay? You're in the briar. You're blocking what it is that you're meant to be doing, or something is in the way that you need to work through in order to be able to move into that energy. Oliver. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let me move the energy and we'll get started, okay? So, your pink chakra, your body, someone really needs to hear this, your soul body. This is where you are communicating love to your body mind, okay? Hey. And you get the mentor here, okay? And so they're showing me that there are stars like combusting, okay, in your realm, in your world, okay? And all that is space and the cosmos, right? Like these chemical reactions, which are happening within all of us all the time. But this is chemical reactions, I feel like, in your thoughts, okay? So whatever that means to you, for some of you, it could be that maybe you have, okay, like ADHD or something like that. I'm not a doctor. I'm not diagnosing, treating, curing, any of that. But energetically, okay, what it is it's this chemical combustion of light, okay? And it's producing this fire. And the only way I feel like to really work through this, which you're getting these messages from spirit on, is you have to go back into the grounding and bring that up through the body, right, to clear this out. And it could be like a practice, like I'm almost getting this sort of, Qigong, sort of an energy, where you need to do something to shift things, but you may not be slowing down enough to do that, or you might not be open to it because you might be all like, in your shell right now. Now, your positive mind, okay, your conscious, which is worked out mostly in sleep, but also in meditation, in journey space, okay, it's trying to figure out where's the beginning and where's the end. Now, I feel that when you go into sleep, rest, meditation, journey, okay, breathing exercises, you understand the energetic, okay, they're showing me this as you have a very different energetic, like, purpose and path. And they're showing me this as an infinity symbol, but it's like twisted in on itself because you came here to really decode something very important. And your higher self is at peace with this. Your 3D being wants to pull it apart and be like everybody else. Okay? And yet you're just not like everybody else in a lot of ways. All right? Your neuromind, your gut instinct, okay, here is protecting yourself, okay, the destroyer. Like you may hold yourself back until that rage pours out of that sacral chakra from past life, childhood traumas, okay, and then you lash out at things that are blocking you from your movement forward. But your ego, okay, is actually trying to get you to work, which is kind of cool because the ego primal brain usually doesn't do that. But again, you're a little bit different. So the ego primal brain is trying to get you to have a little more of that freedom. Okay, the hunter. But this horse has no rider. And that may be the path that is meant for you right now. And even in relationship, your path may need to be that of, right, hunter-gatherer and not nurturer, lover necessarily, right? But you have a hard time dealing with relationships because there's that wild energy and you feel controlled. And ego will feed on that. But ego is also trying to show you that that wildness is not necessarily about control. Okay. Now, your physical body, again, very much is holding on to, I feel like, this riddle, okay, this energetic energy, and being like, listen, I am not going to, I'm going to really hold this and try to force it into a normalcy, into a physical normalcy. It's very Queen of Wands sort of energy here that I'm getting. With the crown chakra flower here, okay, and the cosmology above, which I'm getting as a very Mars energy. There could also be a little bit of the Queen of Swords, a stubbornness in here, right? But it's like the stubbornness of, I'm going to make myself, no matter what it takes, I'm going to physically push myself to the limit so that I appear normal, okay? But you are not normal. Even if you push yourself to the limit, you're still going to look and be a little bit different. Now, your third eye here, connection to the astral plane. I love that it is Kairos. Okay, I almost feel like there is an energy of, right, like coming into the peacock, okay, coming into the transformation of that inner divine masculine energy to open up the third eye and see things differently, right? Right, open up that third eye and see things on the astral plane for as they are. Because I love that your aura here is nature, the borealis, this beautiful energy, but you're hiding yourself from it. Like you're in the tent, in the forest, missing the beauty of being this really unique person in this realm. Okay. Now, your pranic body, okay, the breath, the life force here. Again, there is this storm, okay, where you may not breathe enough. And you may be getting called to just stop, okay? Quit putting yourself in hyperactive situations and stop for a minute and just breathe in and out, okay? Just breathe in and out and clear out some of this energy that's clogging up your heart chakra. Because what it's creating here in the subtle body reality, okay, is that you're holding on to what you believe to be foundation and stability of be like everyone else. And the crone is coming in here with the crow's magic, okay, saying, no, go through a rebirth. You are not like everyone else, right? Listen to your wisdom and create the reality, and then you create the stability because you honor and love yourself. Now, your radiant body, which is light, sound, those frequencies, okay, is doing everything it can to plant this seed so that you will grow into the being that you are meant to be in this world. In the lower realm, which is Pachamama, spirit animal guides, ancestors, even in your DNA, that divine feminine energy, right? It is starting to crack open, okay? Your wishes, your dreams, your desire for this life is starting to open up. And I feel like some of you may be seeing moths and butterflies, okay, as symbolism, and make sure that you're following that energy. The upper realm here, okay, your connection to higher self, your angels, your soul contracts, your Akashic. Again, that's the struggle, right? Okay, the empty room. Because this is the divine masculine part of yourself, okay, sitting in this empty room, refusing all of these messages, coming like full circle. Like this is a cycle, okay, that I feel like you've been repeating perhaps again and again. All right. So let's go ahead and take a deeper look. We're going to use my Alchemy of Love to look at some of the lessons. We're going to use the Field Tarot to do some clarifying, use the Oracle of Time to get some deep messages, and then we'll look at a little deeper messages, okay? A little deeper, but we're going to go real deep first, okay? So, all right, this mentorship. Yeah, have patience with yourself that you are transforming, okay? You're walking through this fire of change, okay? That's really what this fire is about. But the patience is that you have to ground yourself in present moment. You may be spending too much time looking ahead, thinking ahead, right? Not taking the time to release the cycles, to balance your energy, to breathe. And so what you're getting is an alchemical process, okay, that's not feeling very good for you. Yeah, okay, you don't have clarity. Ace of Swords in reverse because of this. But you might not even realize, okay, by refusing these messages, okay, the moon, it's like you're refusing your harmony. You've dumped out half of the 10 of Cups. Okay, just completely dumped them out. I'm dealing with this space and I'm ignoring that space. Okay, but you can only do that for so long. Timing is here at the bottom and it will catch up with you. Okay, so this riddle of being different, of wanting to stretch everything out and be the same, by not staying in that Zen moment, you're postponing things, right? You're in the future. I will make things happen one day, but today is not the day. Okay, you're allowing this delay because you're working so hard to show up like everyone else, right? Like, I don't know why my burden is that I don't have the same bouquet as everyone else to show up with. Some of you may, being, okay, Cancer, shelled, you may not have the same language of love that a lot of people expect. You may show your emotions very differently. And you feel burdened by that. But you shouldn't, because it's who you are uniquely. You shouldn't try to change yourself for other people. Okay? So this destroyer, again, you're kind of like destroying things here. Because you're asking for what you think you want, but down deep somewhere in all of this cycle, what you know is that there's something else that you want to choose that you really want. And that's the elements. Okay, elementally, you know what you want to create with this beautiful magician's alchemy. But you're trying almost to destroy that out of a self-sabotaging sort of energy, right? Because Six of Swords here, I just want life to be flat. Like, I just want to find myself not being different, not looking different, not in any way, right? I just want to go with the crowd, go with the flow. But even what you're doing to change yourself to be like everyone else is showcasing how much you're not like everyone else. Okay. The hunter, the ego here, okay? Awareness. Again, your ego's trying to keep you aware. I'm open to any knowledge that can guide me on my path. You connect to the pure energy of creation, and that is always available to you. But then there's still that primal part of ego that is like, don't control me, don't want a rider, right? Like, you have to figure out how to be this wild energy in some form of containment. And that's why you came into this realm as a Cancer. Okay, wild energy in this form of containment that occasionally, right, lashes out. Yeah. Okay, 3 of Cups. I feel like there's a very important friendship for you that's helping you to look at the fact that perhaps your love language is a little bit different. But it also could just be like honoring, like the ego is showing you that you're going to have to address your cups differently than others, and that is okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. You need to release yourself from the shell and come into this more like this octopus, okay? More with some of the Capricorn energy. Because Capricorn, I see when they show me the zodiacs, okay? I see, right, Scorpio, death, Sagittarius, rebirth, Capricorn, lots of little deaths, okay, and rebirths, lots of transformation, okay? December, right, like from December through January, that's what we're doing, right? New Year's resolutions, making changes, shifting, changing, doing this, doing that. It's a lot of little changes that happen during Capricorn season. And you have to be a shapeshifter, okay? Like the octopus who can put themselves in a place where no one's going to notice them, okay, can maneuver through things. You have to shapeshift, all right? And that is something that you are working on, but you also have to work on the beauty of being uniquely you, okay? Now, the Queen here, okay, your physical body trying to control things. In a way, your physical body could be leading you to energetically connect with a story that you've created. But you're going to have to learn to give and take energy. And this Queen here is being a little bit controlling. All right. Yeah, 5 of Swords in reverse. You may be going into this after a time of feeling defeated, perhaps within your body, perhaps within connections with others. And, right, like there's still some energy of the prickliness, right, that you are still kind of hurting from. But there's the transformation of the masculine energy here, which includes living in truth, speaking your truth, showcasing, you know, your uniqueness and your beauty, and seeing yourself as such, and using your third eye to support that. Because look, deception, okay? You are hiding this true being, your true magnificent, like, connective being here. You don't know what to say, and you're hiding what you feel in a lot of things. Again, I feel like you see things differently. Yeah, okay, King of Cups. So you've got King and Queen of Cups here in your energy field, in your physical body, in your auric field, and okay, and trying to control it all. Not wanting to really showcase your truth in nature. All right, the Forest here. All right, your aura. You're being guided to celebrate who you are. You know the universe is always dancing with you. Look at the energy dancing across the forest here. The universe is always dancing with you, creating joy and ease. But you have to realize that some of this rain, some of this emotion, some of this sadness had to come in to clear the air, right? To get you out into that clean forest air so you could get out of the tent and look at the sky, okay, and have an awakening. Yeah, Judgment in reverse. It's the energetic force of the Queen looking at this being and coming to terms with it. Okay, coming to terms with loving yourself. Bottom of the deck is a completion, right? Yeah. And your higher self and your spiritual guides are trying to help that, right? We've got angel number 333, moving ahead, prayers answered. You're on the right track, right? You're getting there. It's just you have to get out of that tent and look up at the sky. And then there's this sort of healing of the inner child, right? Remember, the inner child is being held, the heart of the inner child in the womb. And I feel like it's waiting for this big awakening. Okay, the storm here, breathing, right? Inertia. You're resisting the force of energy around you, creating friction. I know unless I am forced, which is what the Tower will do, I will not create any changes today. So there is going to be a force from the universe pushing you to come into your true self. Okay, the Hermit in reverse, right? Quit hiding in your shell trying to divine the information from the inside out. You actually have to get out and live in this, okay? Live in your truth. And that's what the crone is here saying, okay? Right? Instead of holding on really tight in your shell, you have to open up and then everything comes to you. Okay, you get knowing, right? Where all of a sudden things become revealed because you're out of the shell and you're being in your truth, and then it creates contrast. I can evaluate the notable differences as I look at the two, right? As I look at my past and I look at my being now of being my pure self, right? High Priestess. Now I see things from a different level. Now I understand more of who I am. Okay, that seed, the light, the sound, the frequencies, okay, that are coming in to change you. Yeah, it's shifting the past so that you can move into this success. Okay, I have found the self-confidence to shine, attracting my rewards, right? That's what you're doing, the seed. You're going to shine, attract your rewards. But you have to clear the past first. The key to my future lies in a return from my past. My past has to come in so I can clear it out with all of this light and sound and frequency and come into my true being. And then I get everything because I'm being authentically me. Yeah, there we go. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, new beginning, wealth. All right. And what is richness to you? Right? For some of you, it could just be other people honoring who you are. But they can't honor who you are if you don't allow them to see who you are. And that's why I feel like the star, you're the star and you're being born, right? The star is being born here. Okay, we're not going to go there yet. We're going to get one more card here. Thank you. Yeah, okay, this is galactic force. The broken part of yourself is returning from far in the future, right? That's that alchemy from the cosmos is returning. You just have to let this come in and affect you, that light force and everything. Come in and affect you and accept yourself. Okay. All right, the Starborn. Integration. Okay, the lower realm is coming in to help you integrate. Your inner alignment is based on integrating love, knowledge, and magic. I understand that I'm a work in progress always, right? Yes, you're a work in progress to be born into the star, but you're going to continue to be a work in progress through all of this life. Okay. Yeah. Don't retreat back into your shell. The shell is starting to crack. Eight of Cups, don't retreat back into your shell. Okay, because genetically that's not who you are, but that's who you are trying to be, right? And that's what's creating in this higher self, this empty room, where you're not allowing things to come in and they're burning away with that high fire up here. Okay. Yeah, I love, okay, you got to get to your guidance, but right before I started, where did it go? It was the Phoenix. Right before I started, I saw it and then I let it get away. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck, we had the Phoenix. Now, I was talking about the fire and Spirit was like, yeah, okay. The Phoenix rises out of the fire. It is a bird of fire. And yet it rises out of this fire, right, into this beautiful bird. But, right, you got to rise out of that fire. You understand that egos, dark emotions, when seeking love, will burn away. So you have to open up to love. And loving yourself happens first. And this is a burning away of the ego not allowing love out of the try to controlling it. Okay. I know that when I'm feeling unloved, I often live in feelings of guilt, shame, and sorrow, right? Blame, sorrow. The guidance. I am looping the same story over and over again despite being given choices, but you are seeking signs for what you have already created within you. Okay? Yeah, this again is the Tower. All right, Spirit's going to force your hand because it's already been created. You've got to move into this energy of who you are. Yeah, and that brings happiness. Okay, coming in hot, fire, the Phoenix, the sun, the light. That's most of what our being is light. Okay, do you realize that? I'm writing right now about biophotons, okay, for my next book. And completely, like, we are light beings talking to light beings at a cellular level. And our atoms are 99.9999999, whatever, empty. Okay, that's the void. That's the gap. Okay, that's the energetic energy of these biophotons and how the biophotons are always communicating, and the sun communicates with us. The sun shines down on our skin and it communicates with us, and cells, right, are communicating, and it's all coming in hot. But until you open up and allow yourself this inner knowing, right, you're going to have that inflammation, and Spirit is going to push through this Tower. Now, at the core of this is your life container, okay? And the problem is that you've been here trying to be your judge and jury. That's why, right? You've got all that hot energy, those erupting stars, trying to stop this, and Spirit says, no, just turn your hand from this to this and receive. Okay? And it completely changes the energy. Yeah. And it's all timing. Okay? You're using any reason to push away current moment divinity. You're fighting against the moment-to-moment timing of the divine. And that's when the divine steps in and says, really? Well, I'm higher self, and F you, okay? If you won't take these cups, I'm going to start overfilling. And what they're showing me here is kind of an energy of what happens with the bipolar brain, okay, where the cells can get really, really excited, okay, and that's all the light and the electricity and everything that's going on. And then what happens is the cells take this water and they this sodium and stuff, and they just dump it in the brain, and it floods the brain, and you get massive depression. Okay, so there's this energy that, again, right, like not accepting who you are, really causing this form of, right, sadness by rejecting yourself. Okay, but you are not alone. Blessings are awaiting you. Angel number 444, right? You are not alone. We've got the 4, and then we've got the 444, right? So 4444. You are not alone. This is your path. This is meant for you. Okay? So let's go ahead and see here what Spirit would like you to work on. Okay? To help you progress through this, into this self-acceptance. Who am I ready to forgive? I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. Write a forgiveness letter, then practice the Ho'oponopono. I'm probably not saying that right. It's a Hawaiian prayer, okay? While thinking about the person you are ready to forgive. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And you can do this to yourself as well. Okay? Is it time to let go, forgive, and move onward? Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. You can look at it from like your past and how that impacted you coming into this closed off energy, right? Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew. See what you learned, okay? What do you want to become, and how is this resistance building from your soul, right? I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. All right. So let's see what the universe wants to add to that. Okay. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. Okay. You may not realize that you have still been slowly honoring and watering and growing this other part of yourself, right? If this is you as a whole, you haven't even realized that this is about to come into birth, but you have, right? And it's going to be bountiful, plentiful. Okay, 9 of Cups. Yeah, this gal is sitting here stubborn as shit, right? When every single thing that they want and desire is right there above them. If they would just open up. All right, it's all right there. Yep. Okay. Ace of Wands with the 10 of Cups. Okay, you're sitting here inside of your shell. And you're like on the outside, Ace of Wands. Yep, everything's fine. And the sun's shining. That light is trying to connect to your skin, which you're hiding most of. Okay, because you're in the crab shell, right? You're hiding most of this, and the sun's trying to shine this message and be like, I'm trying to negotiate here, right? I'm trying to give you information. I'm trying to communicate with you. And you're inside the shell like, everything's fine. It's all good. It's all fine, right? Lying in bed, looking at your phone. Everything's fine, but it's not. Okay? And you're not listening to that part of yourself. So let's see what the spirit animal wisdom wants to close off here for you to get you moving. The elephant, grounding, okay? You start by pulling that fire from the ground up and clear out what you're not allowing up top. Ground your energies and emotions deep into the earth. You can take off your shoes and go outside and stomp in the dirt, okay? If it's raining, even better, stomp in the mud, okay? And see what comes out for you. All right, let's look at what the book says. Okay, where is elephant? Yep, that's the work for you, 45. That's a 9. Okay, the elephant, grounding the element of earth. Ground your energies and emotions deep into the earth. Do not let anyone shake your course or move you from your path. We all experience knockdowns. Take them as they come, or they will make you stronger. Let the elephant, who is a grounding force, come in. Okay? Have the strength to believe in yourself. You know what is right. Weather the storm, weather the towers, and it will die down. That is the trust in yourself and staying strong of heart. The elephant comes to you to help you connect deep into the earth. You've got this. Take 3 deep breaths into your heart. Circulate. Let the loving light shine through it, drawing into you through your chest, and tap into your heart 3 times and say, I've got this. I've got this. I've got this. The crystal companions are aragonite, green calcite, and rhodonite. Okay, that's very beautiful. Okay, I really do love this reading for you because I feel on the other side of this, not only are you just a happier person, but everything that has been meant for you becomes your gift, okay? I just love it. So I hope this helps you. I'm going to move into that extended, and I will see you guys next time, all right? Much love. Bye.